Legends, what's going on? Hope everyone's well. Shane here, founder of Capital Growth Traders, and just jumping on to do our market scan and checking out crypto and what is hot, what the markets are doing. So let's dive right in. So as we can see, we'll start off in our higher time frame where we've come into this area of value, right? We've tapped into here and here, where a big move has happened. So a lot of buyers were in this area on our daily time frame. We pushed in and then we got stuck under this resistance here and we've come all the way back down and we've retested here. So what I was looking for on the smaller time frames was basically either we've got this continuation pattern to continue down. However, this range here broke. Okay. So I was playing this range, shorting and longing, and then what happened is the buyers have stepped in and we've broken out here. So this suggests to me that buyers are coming back in and the momentum has shifted. Okay, so now I do understand, whoops, the heavier bias was to the downside, right? But on the smaller time frames, we can still get trades in. So this could be a good area for where momentum shifting, and it has been so far. So we've taken, entries around in here. I've also dropped charts in here, okay, showing that live demonstration of Bitcoin breaking out and what way the direction of trend is happening, right? So we've got this in here, and now all we're doing is looking at key levels where we can start to, take entries from, potentially reversals or continuing with the bullish market structure. Okay, so right here, we had a nice breakout support level. We've broken this major resistance and I've called this here and now we're pushing up. This was a nice 5 to 1, but we've pushed out, retest and continuing up. So we're just playing level to level, okay? So really positive news for Bitcoin. Now we are trading into these sort of areas now, okay? So we just got to be very mindful of what we is going to happen around these key levels. So all we want to be doing is seeing, all right, what's happening here? Are we going to get a rejection? Are we going to play around in these ranges? Or are we going to push through, break out? And then this would be our key area here. And depending on how far away our EMAs are, because these are our averages. So if we push up really fast here, then we're going to snap back, or we should snap back pretty quickly back here, and we'll find a nice area where it wants to respect. Okay. So just be mindful of that, depending on how we approach these areas of value. Same sort of thing here with Ethereum. Let's have a look. We've tapped into some nice high time areas of value, right? Back down into here. Our EMAs are starting to curl up. So we're coming back up into this, to the averages now. And let's see what we want to do at this major resistance. Okay. So hopefully we can, break through here, continue up. And if we break this level, then we've reclaimed this range, then we can start targeting for higher time frame areas, the bigger moves. Okay, but now it's just pick, take what we can from the markets and lock profits in because you can't go broke with profits. Okay, so the 4 hour time zone, we've broken this major consolidation period here. But from here to here, it may not be a big trade because is it worth it? Is the risk to reward worth it? That is going to be up to yourself. But right now, we've got that positive market structure, right? We've got push up, sideways. We're retesting, push up, retest, push up. So, there's no signs of this just bleeding back out. We need to sort of see something like this, right? And the breakdown like that. So that's what we'd want to see if market structure was to start reversing, and then would be looking at, the key levels at this sort of stuff. So right now we've got bullish market structure on the 1 hour time frame, and there's not much really, suggesting that, we're looking for shorts. So if your higher time frame is your bias is shorts, you've got bullish market structure, so we're staying out, right? It's very simple. If we've got two different things telling us, hey, one's bullish, but my bias is bearish, we stay out until they both are congruent and they both line up. Yeah. So very, very simple stuff to keep you out of trades. If we do break this level, we could push up. So this could actually be, a decent trade here if we did want to look at, um, something like this. Is it worth it? It's only a 1.94. Probably not really unless we get like really low down here. It could be nearly a nice 3-to-1 because we don't know if we're going to pass this resistance level. So we just want to be cautious. But if we break this key level here, right? We should move pretty fast to these levels here. So is it worth just waiting and seeing what the market wants to do? And then we smash it when she breaks and continues up. So that's all we're looking for right now. Okay. Let's check out B. Same sort of stuff here. We broke into this range. We broke this level of support here. We called this in our community. We're always showing live trades. We're always dropping live charts in the community to help you guys, identify things. So once again, we broke a key level. We broke out, retested in here, and same thing. We're pushing up. We're pushing up now. Hopefully, we can hold above this support level, and then we should push out to these higher time frames, something like this, if Bitcoin wants to play nice. Because once again, if a nice setup is there and Bitcoin, just bleeds out, then everything's gonna die. Okay, so yes, very very solid. We just want to see like a nice little continuation pattern in here, just a sideways movement, nice triangle, right? Just something like this, yeah, something like this, and then that push out, push out, push out. But there's not much in this area here. There's not much resistance. So if we can take a nice entry down here somewhere and it plays ball, then that move is going to be really nice. So this is just a quick market scan. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gets you guys on the right side of the market. But the main thing is, right, is always be on the right side of the trend because we don't know, we don't know what the markets are going to do. But if we're on the right side of momentum, it's going to drastically increase our win rate. And especially if we're new to the markets, we don't want to try and pick reversals. We're not trying to pick highly unlikely trades. We want high probability trades. And that's what we got to do. We got to think in probabilities and not just randomly do things. Okay. And it doesn't matter what strategy you use, right? But the main thing is you sticking with that strategy because all strategies work in all different markets and environments. So understanding what way the markets are going, what environment the market is, are we in a ranging, consolidating, indecisive market? Then a trend trading strategy is not going to really work, or a breakout strategy is not going to really work. So we need to be looking for, areas of value in the higher time frame and start picking trades out of these areas. So then we've got higher probabilities and shorter trades and shorter take profits. But when the markets are trending, we stay on them and then we let them ride. Okay. So interested, subscribe to my YouTube channel, jump into my free Skool community. We go live in there. We drop charts in there. If you're interested, reach out. Happy to have that conversation with you. And yeah, see you on the next one.